Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm doing 2 strand twists in my hair for a twist out tonight because I'm going out. And so, since I was doing it, I thought that I might go ahead and do a little how-to video on how I do it and what products I use. So, normally I start in the back here, but since I decided I wanted to do like a little video about it, I decided to start in the front. These right here are gonna be my bang. That's why I got them hanging down that way. A good thing to remember is always do your 2 strand twist in the direction that you want it to fall. So that's why I got these going to the side, and this will go to the side too. Those will go to the back, vice versa, and these will go. This on back is gonna go to the back. Even though you do them going to like whatever direction, you can always manipulate it, but you know, it'll just help you out later, so you don't have to pin stuff in the direction you want it to go. It'll actually fall in that direction and it'll help you out. So this is what I'm using. I have my faithful trusty brush that I just started using. It's been tucked away in one of my drawers because I didn't use it. I couldn't use it when my hair was shorter, but now I can, and it works miracles. I have my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. This is a revisited product for me. I was using this when I first did my big chop and it was working, and then for some reason it wasn't really working when my hair started to get longer, but now that it is longer, it works better. I don't know, maybe I was doing something wrong. And I'm using argan oil. It's a mixture of some other oils, but this is the first one in it, and it has no mineral oil in it, which is a good thing. So all of the oils in here are natural oils, and it promotes hair growth, makes hair stronger and healthier. So I decided to use this one. I have been using olive oil in my other 2 hairstyles I tried. So let's go ahead and get down to it. I like to open this just to keep it open, and I don't actually apply this directly to the scalp, but I'll get to that in a minute. Open up my curl enhancing smoothie. Okay, so I don't part my hair with a comb when I'm doing my my 2 strand twist, because it doesn't matter. You're gonna, like, and it's easier actually whenever you do your twist out to fill in the gaps. Let's see. I'll do one over here. Because if you part it like, perfectly straight with a comb, it'll be harder for some reason for you to get your parts to fill in. It'll be harder to get your parts to fill in whenever you get ready to do your twist out. At least with my hair it is. I don't know if that's the same with other people's, but I know it is with mine. So I'm just gonna pin this back so y'all can see. Alright, so I got my section of hair. My hair is damp, freshly conditioned, because I didn't wash it with shampoo this time. So what I do is go ahead and comb out my section first. This brush makes this a lot easier process. Alright, then I apply some of my curl enhancing smoothie from roots to tip. Rub it in, make sure I get it in there good, and then I re-comb. This stuff is also really good for wash and goes, and if you're trying to get some, if you just did your big chop and you're trying to get some curl definition going, really good. Because you can see it already starts to curl. So then I take my argan oil and I pour just a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's starting to run. Just a little bit. Rub it in my hands, and then I apply that from root to tip. And then I comb one more time. Then I divide it as equally as possible. That way I won't have to share hair when I get to the end. And when you're doing 2-strand twists that you're going to use for a twist out, you really never want to share at the end, because at the ends, and I'll show you about what I mean by that. So I start twisting. The excess that's coming out, I'm wiping it off and applying it to the ends that I still haven't put in the twist yet. Then I like to comb my ends out a little bit to make sure that they are still not tangled, and then I just keep on going. Now, if you don't divide your hair evenly when you start, you'll get to the end and notice that one side is like has more hair than the other, and that's when you start to share hair, where you pull some from the longer side and put it to the shorter side so that you can continue twisting all the way down. You don't want to do that whenever you're doing a 2-strand twist for a twist out. Now, if you put in micro twists in your hair that you're gonna be wearing for a while, then you can get away with it, because you won't be getting ready to take it out. Because what'll happen is, whenever you take it out, to take out 2-strand twists, you undo it a little bit, and then you pull the pieces, separate it to 2 pieces, and it'll just come apart. But when you start sharing hair at the end, it'll either get knotted up, tangled up, or it'll actually mess up the little curl pattern you had going on, and then your 2-strand twist right there in that section will look a mess. Lord forbid you do that all over your head, and your whole head will look a mess. So that's pretty much what I've done to these two. The other side. So I'll do one more to show y'all, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish my hair so I can be ready for tonight. Then when I get ready to take down my 2-strand twist and actually style it, I'll take them down with you guys and show you what I do to make my fro hawk as big as it is on that like on the picture I got in my background, on my background picture. Alright, so let's see. You don't want your twist too big. Well, actually, if you want more curl definition, you want your 2-strand twist to be smaller. If you want volume, then you want your 2-strand twist to be bigger, because the bigger they are, the less it'll be less tight at the root, which will give you that volume, because your hair will start to puff up at the root. If you do them smaller, you pull your hair, not in a bad way, but you will actually get the hair tighter at the roots if you do it smaller. That way when they dry, it'll dry stretched and not puffy, so that you'll be able to get that that longer curl definition that you're going for. So I want more curl definition with a little volume. So because my hair, actually I can do my hair this size and still get a lot of volume. I just use a different product, and that product is the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. For some reason, this stuff makes my hair like blow out volume. It makes my hair soft and smooth and silky the whole time, until no matter how old it gets, my hair still is soft and manageable and puffy. I can sleep on it and wake up and just fluff it out, and it'll look like I haven't slept on it at all. That stuff is so good. So when I want volume, depending on what kind of style I'm doing, I'll actually use that instead of the curl enhancing smoothie. Hence the reason I want more curl definition and volume while I'm using the curl enhancing smoothie. So you want to make sure also, because my hair is starting to get dry, but it's not dry enough yet where I have to start applying water. You want to also make sure that you keep a water bottle handy, so if your hair dries quickly, you can re-wet it, because the damper it is, the more it'll affect the outcome of your curls, the curl definition and everything. So I'm using the curl enhancing smoothie as an acting leave-in slash moisturizer, and then I'm using the argan oil to argan, I don't know. I'm using that oil to act as my sealant, to seal in the moisture. Okay, so I'm going to get my sections as even as I can, and then I'm going to twist. And when you start at the root, you want to get it as tight as you can. And I know some people like, you know, it starts to come loose and it won't be that tight anyway by the time you get to the end of it and you let it go. But still, any tautness that you put on it will still have an effect on it later. So you want to make sure you do that. If you want, you can take a small tooth comb and a fine tooth comb and run over the ends with it instead of using the brush to make sure you get it. But because my hair is not because of the way my hair is, I can get away with using the brush. So as you can see, the curl enhancer smoothie, it does cause some shrinkage, but not an abundance of shrinkage actually. So that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna finish the rest of my hair so that I can hurry up and get ready. Alright, I hope that was helpful to some of y'all. Like I said, I'll come on with a second video because I'm not tech savvy and I don't know how to combine video pieces and stick them together and all that shit. I got things to do every day and I ain't got time to be doing all that. So I'll just make another video coming on y'all when I'm all dressed in my outfit, showing y'all how I take down my hair and how I pin it up to style it and everything. So I'll see y'all in a little bit, alright?